the wall about 12 o'clock and I gone inside. Stand up there, the people sweat me eye, open wide. Everybody inside there like they're getting hard. But when I watch out their faces, mama, yo, like they're going mad. It must be the budget that the man from White House agreed. Cause all of them inside are dead like they stuck and crazy see. That kind of head couldn't come from weed. This is not a fed in here, this is madness. This is not the kind of jam where you stand like a chupidi begging for mercy. This is not a fed in here, this is madness. Ay, 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 ay. Everybody mad. Ay, 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 ay. Where we going? Where we going? Where we going? Why we going? The ground. Since she lost, she takes it over. If you see the child getting on kind of wild and wassy like wassy going out of style. From who down the head and ball, how she feeling shame. How she have about 12 to see and she went to holy name. Same time her ex-cute man pass and gone with the dame cause this is not a pet in here, this is madness. This is not the kind of jam where you stand like a mumu, the rhythm go jam you. This is not a fed in here, this is madness. Ay, 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 ay. Everybody mad. Ay, 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 ay. Here we go in. Where we going? Where we going? Why we going there?
Well, you know, from 4 o'clock, the madhouse is let loose. So I find the song fitting for the program. I don't know about you, yeah? Let me say top of the afternoon to those of you locking us down right now on YouTube and Facebook. Good afternoon to all the mad people on the live.
I jump the wall about 12 o'clock and I gone inside. Stand up there, the people sweat me eye, open wide. Everybody inside there like they're getting hard. But when I watch out,
let me say good afternoon to the 232 people viewing me on YouTube right now. All the mad people on YouTube, big up your whole self. Good afternoon, Rudy Trudy, Curtis St. Louis. Good afternoon to Point Commander Sharon, to Al. Same dude, KB United. You know the Madhouse crew. All you know all yourself, big up all your whole self. Madhouse team on Facebook, good afternoon to you. Betty James, Stanley Samuel, Maria Lyons, Christine Edward Farrow, good afternoon to you. Yeah, Eric, big up your whole self. So as you're getting, like the video and share the live. Today is the very last Thursday of 2022. In fact, there will be no more Thursdays of 2022 after today. In fact, this is the last 4 o'clock hour of 2022. The last one. And I'm saying to you guys, we have plenty to discuss. Yeah? So today I told you we were going to touch on high food prices. And even though people making fun out of it and they making memes, Michelle Superwoman, big up yourself. She say I run out one time because I lost my head, mad sick. Yeah, they call me mad people. So I find the song is fitting to start the show. The last mad Thursday of 2022. The gang kicks off for it, but this is no laughing matter. So I want to start the program with this video that is circulating on social media, where persons are comically addressing the issue. Sing to cry for Trinis does make me. Something wrong with Trinbagonians and I really. All your head and screw on to right and all your shoulder. Food prices are soaring like a runaway plane. Yeah, I was trying to figure out what to say, but a runaway plane. And all you sit down here, getting kicks. You understand? So let me just load this up here and let you guys see what I'm talking about. It's ain't easy. It ain't easy at all. Why am I putting this video over here? In the meanwhile, like the video and share the live. Make yourself useful. Okay, let's see if I can push you up over here. I don't understand why this is like that. Log out and come back here. Okay? Yes. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me.
From who's done head and ball, from feeling shame. How she have about 12 to see and she went to holy name. Same time her ex-cute man pass and gone with the dame, cause this is not a betting here, this is madness. This is not the kind of jam where you stand like a mumu, the rhythm go jam you. This is not a betting here, this is madness. Ay, 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 ay. Everybody mad. Ay, 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 ay. Here we go in. Where we going? Where we going? Why we going there? Where we going? Why we going there? It's a big French Creole one. They just call him Pierre. He went the hot dog down with somebody, half a beer. Then he snatch up the pepper sauce, mama, drinking that. Start to pass up the barman saying, how the beer so flat. It was Wednesday morning, gone, the man business place closed down. So when you check out the fella position, you can't get him wrong. He and an ex-union man hug up singing the song. Hear them. This is not a betting here, this is madness. This is not the kind of jam where you stand like a mumu, the rhythm go jam you. This is not a betting here, this is madness. Ay, 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 ay. Everybody mad. Ay, 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 ay. Where we going? Where we going? Where we going? Why we going there? Where we going? Why we going there? It was 4:30 in the morning, the promoter had a loss. The partner tell the boy, don't think nothing, call him the police force. A straight woman named gas station Jean, no mama guy, she shout out. If the village is plenty over, well tell them we say they lie. It was 6 o'clock in the morning, sun done start to shine. The short young man turn and tell the tactical, shoot me while we wine. But come on, we not leaving here until 9:30. This is not a betting here, this is madness. This is just the kind of job where you'll be in trouble if you're not a rebel. This is not a betting here, this is madness. Yeah. Ay, 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 ay. Everybody mad. Ay, 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 ay. Where we going? Where we going? Where we going? Why we going there? Where we going? Why we going there? Oh Lord, where we going? Why we going there? Oh Lord, even crazy in the van. Ay, 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 'cause I'm very witchy man.
All right, so let me try to get Robert to come in and address this video for me. In the meanwhile, I'm going to take in another video sent to us today to get your thoughts on the matter. It's Nostradamus' prediction for 2023. So let's take in that video before I get back to the one on the food prices. I don't know, the internet playing mad today, and I'm not playing mad with it. All right, so take this one in. Let's get your thoughts on this.
2023 is going to be a year to remember, according to Nostradamus' predictions. According to him, everything we know will be turned upside down next year. In this video, we are going to be talking about Nostradamus' 9 predictions for 2023. Some of these predictions are shocking, and some are just plain strange. But all of them are worth paying attention to. Let us know what your star sign is in the comments below, and whether or not you're looking forward to 2023. So if you're curious about what the future holds, then sit back and enjoy. Want 3 predictions about your life? Claim a free reading using the link below. Number 9. Civil War in America. According to Nostradamus, there is going to be a civil war in the United States in 2023. The first prediction appeared in 1555 in his book, and after that many others predicted this too. According to Nostradamus, in 2023, there will be a great civil war in the United States in which hundreds of thousands of Americans will die. Sides will be chosen, and there will be bloodshed. Civil war will break out between red and blue. As a result, the country will split into 2 parts. This war is going to break out between the Democrats and the Republicans. It is not clear what the cause of this war will be. But it will be a war that lasts for an extended period of time. And it will be very violent. Number 8. Destruction of the large empire. According to Nostradamus, an Asian empire will be destroyed in 2023. This might be China or Russia. Or maybe even both. But one thing is clear, the Asian empire will go through a huge crisis and, as a result, will be destroyed. This destruction will cause problems all across the planet. This is one of the famous quotes by Nostradamus. It shows that Nostradamus saw something happening in Russia or China. In the verses, Nostradamus says, "Realms to decay, great bad luck." Apparently, a large empire will fall prey to bad luck and will suffer from a catastrophe. This catastrophe will produce waves of chaos around the whole world. And with that, a superpower country that is currently a large empire will decay and be destroyed. Number 7. Depopulation. Nostradamus predicts that Europe will be hit by a series of nuclear-related conflicts in 2023. As a result, many European countries will be severely depopulated. This prediction is likely to come true due to the ongoing tensions between the US and North Korea. The countries currently involved in the conflict with North Korea also happen to be Europe. If this prediction comes true, it could result in a large number of displaced people. This will create even more problems for the European government, for example, in terms of providing food and water to these displaced people. Currently, Europe is experiencing a low birth rate, which means that the population is, in fact, declining.
So we're going to pause this video, take a quick break and come right back. Interesting, eh? We'll be back. Stay with us.
It was 4:30 in the morning, the promoter lost. The partner tell the boy, don't think nothing, calling the police force. I spent woman in gas station Jean. No mama guy, she shout out. If they killing the plenty over, well tell them we say they lie.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
Every year, there is a sound that we wait to hear. It's the sound that lets us know it's coming. It's the sound that signals the beginning. It's the sound of SOS.
SOS! Soca on the sand!
Pigeon Point Beach, Tobago, January 1st.
New Year's morning!
4 a.m. to 12 p.m.
This is one fet. Everybody know the start the carnival, boy. We heading Pigeon Point Beach, Tobago. We partying from 4 o'clock in the morning till midday. Soca on the sand. SOS!
Christmas. Shop at Port of Spain Shopping Complex Limited with our 2 locations. One located at New City Mall at 41 Independence Square, Port of Spain, and East Side Plaza, 32 Charlotte Street, Port of Spain. Enjoy our extended opening hours for Christmas 2022 at the Port of Spain Shopping Complex Limited, New City Mall. Sale on male branded underwear, household cleaning products, perfumes, body lotions, and cream. Also sale on men and women clothing. The charity drive is on. Donate non-perishable items, clothes, shoes, handbags, you name it. Make someone happy for Christmas. New City Mall. East Side Plaza, every day 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Sunday 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Christmas sale at East Side Plaza. Sale, sale, sale. African clothes, local crafts, a wide array of hairdressers, barbers, nail salon, and religious items. All your sale, sale, sale at East Side Plaza, boy! Merry Christmas from the Port of Spain Shopping Complex Limited, New City Mall, and the East Side Plaza. Have a bright and prosperous new year.
Every Friday, it's all about Fire Mood Soca Fridays with MC Duke and Selector Kochi from 6 straight to 9 p.m. blazing all the latest and past soca hits. So remember, make it a line, make it a day, rock and come in, you know. It's all about Fire Mood Soca Fridays on the Street 919 FM. You don't know.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Thursday from 10:05 a.m. to 10:20 a.m. for the program Straight and Narrow, The Way of Life, The Health Store, being brought to you by Mrs. Arlene Collins Mohammed. For more information, check us out on Facebook or Instagram at Straight and Narrow, or visit our website at www.opulence.com/Arlene for Life. You can also call or WhatsApp at 309-4697 or 620-9379.
The world's hottest soca stars you ladies love are coming to the largest gathering of women ever. Soca for her. 23, Friday, February 3rd. Boys. Lyrical, Iwer George, Urban Owls, Mama Nappy.
Is it me or the weather that I'm feeling so?
Representing the Caribbean, Skinny Fabulous.
Everybody push something in the air now. Behavior nothing.
Problem Child, Moto.
You don't know this your boy Moto there from St. Lucia. February 3rd is all about soca for her. Moto will be live.
If you can't be my woman, I don't care. I want you really outside woman.
Adam O. Joining the Queens, Patrice Robin.
And Nadia Batson. Get early bird tickets now at islandetickets.com. Cachets nationwide.
Extra Foods Grabbers Up.
Soca for her.
Coming to the Queen's Park, Savannah.
Friday, February 3rd.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Zombie them, zombie them, zombie them, zombie them. Get on the way, Get out the way, Hold a woman and hold a man and hold a woman and hold a man and to let them get away, not to let them get away, to let them get away, not to let them get away. When you see the band coming down and a giant stand up in front, that's a jumbie, a local jumbie. He protecting we in the band like a jumbie. Put up your hand like a jumbie, a local jumbie. Get out the way, Local jumbie coming, look the
Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
All right, people. We are back. Thank you so much for staying with us. So we're going to go over straight to the video. We're going to go back to the video. Let's go right back over to the video. Interesting stuff.
This prediction of nuclear-related conflicts occurring in 2023 and depopulation could contribute further to this decline. It can also be possible that the depopulation Nostradamus mentioned in his book was actually meant to be caused naturally due to the low birth rate. But we cannot know anything for sure until the mentioned year comes, and we see what really happens. Number 6. Death of the Russian president. Nostradamus predicts that a Russian president will die from a mysterious disease in 2023. This will cause the Russian stock market to crash, resulting in the loss of thousands of investors. The death of the Russian president will also cause political chaos in the country, which will result in many deaths. Nostradamus predicted an assassination attempt on the Russian president for some time in the near future, probably at the end of 2022 or the beginning of 2023. There have been multiple predictions about the death of Russian President Vladimir Putin. So it would be interesting to see if any of them come true. Number 5. A huge financial crisis. Nostradamus predicts that a huge financial crisis will hit the world in 2023. This financial crisis will last for many years and will severely affect the economy of the entire world. Many countries will be affected by this crisis. The financial crisis would be so large in magnitude that the countries will not be able to recover from it. This will lead to a total failure of society and the death of a large proportion of the population. This prediction has been made by many people in the past. So, let's see if it comes true next year. A quick reminder. If you've enjoyed the video so far, consider subscribing, as we frequently upload such interesting videos. And while you are at it, give this video a big thumbs up. Let's continue. Number 4. Unprecedented migration. According to Nostradamus, the USA will face immigration issues in 2023, and terrorist attacks will increase too. There has been an unprecedented migration of more than 2 million people in August this year, and the number is expected to grow exponentially in the coming year. This is happening in the wake of war, disasters, and persecution. If this unprecedented migration continues, it will lead to a sense of instability and chaos across the country. It will become the reason for an increased number of terrorist attacks. Number 3. Worsening climate crisis. Nostradamus predicts that the climate crisis will get even worse in the 21st century, especially in 2023. The planet's ice caps will melt, causing many coastal areas to be flooded. The melting of the ice caps will also disrupt ocean currents. This prediction is likely to come true because the world has not reduced the production of carbon dioxide. If the world continues to produce carbon dioxide at the same rate, it is very likely that the climate crisis will get even worse. Number 2. A new pope in the Catholic Church. Nostradamus predicts that a new pope will be elected in the Catholic Church in 2023. He also predicts that a new religious war will begin as a result of this election. However, this new pope will serve for only 5 years. He is predicted to create a scandal in the church that will start in 2023 and end in 2029. And this will be the end of his reign. Number 1. Engel and will have a new king. Nostradamus predicted that Engel and will have a new king in 2023. This king is going to be a ruler who loves justice and equity. He is also going to be kind-hearted and generous. This prediction was made hundreds of years ago, but we see it coming true already. The Queen of England and Elizabeth II died on September 8, 2022. So, her son, Prince Charles III, will be crowned as the new king, most probably at the beginning of 2023. If you've ever wondered what the future holds, then now is your chance to find out.
Alright, so a lot of people are BSing the video. I see Lyndon Mark and Michelle Superwoman saying, what? Nostradamus never said such things. Some people are saying, yeah, this makes a lot of sense. I don't know what's your thoughts on the video. Feel free to get in and let us know your thoughts as well. But I am telling you, it ain't easy. So this is the video I wanted to let you guys look at. Let me just play it back. High food prices. We're doing predictions for 2023. It's already started where the food prices is concerned. Check this out.
We are back in stock after Christmas, you know. You have your old year's line coming up. Purchase this. This is the $100 bag. As you can see here, look good. Hot pepper, pimento, chive, celery, bandania. You understand? That's not, hold on. How short are the size? What is the size of the celery? What's the bottom here? All the bag. You can't beat this quality. Could never beat this quality. So call us today because we're in stock right now and things going real fast. Season sauce or nothing.
$100 for a bag of celery, chive, bandania, hot pepper, and pimentos. This video is making its round on social media. People laughing and getting kicks out it, and some people saying this is no laughing matter. They're digging out our eyes in the supermarkets, in the market where produce is concerned. What is your prediction for 2023? I don't see them dropping the prices of these things, especially after COP, who is part of the Farming Association in this country, told us yesterday tomato will remain at $30 a bag, and if we can't buy it, eat balize. Yes, COP told us that yesterday. The balize red like tomato. Use that. Do you see a decrease in the prices of food next year? Do you believe any of these disasters listed in the video before will come to pass? America is already bracing themselves for a recession because prices are higher than it's ever been. Global warming is considered an issue. Right here in Trinidad and, of course, Tobago, over the weekend, a video circulated with parts of Pigeon Point Beach watching away in the sea. You know, they're telling us that is all part of it. What's your predictions for 2023? The lines are open. We are taking your calls. They're predicting the murder toll is going to be 600 plus this year. I rebuke it in the name of God. Do you see a decrease to murders in the country next year? I'm going straight to the phone lines. What's your thoughts? Caller, you live?
Good afternoon to you, my sister.
How you doing, Village?
I am happy to be alive. I shall within the clip you just played. A lot of those things will come to pass. And I'm going to tell you one of the reasons why, especially in this country, I just want to put forward something for the listeners of Trinidad and Tobago. I shall just imagine the Chinese and them living on the sea and let's have a kitchen garden. I shall?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
So I want the people of Trinidad and Tobago put that in mind. If the Chinese and them could be living on the sea and have a kitchen garden, what's wrong with us? That's why I should see a people rightfully say, yes, no, tomato is $30 a bag and he's not letting down. But if we plant in your own thing and them have to tell how to come down. And another thing I would like to see for 2023, when things too expensive in the grocery, don't buy. Buy what you need. Don't buy what you want. I'm gone.
Thank you so much. Information reaching me that Pele has passed away. The footballer Pele has transitioned. And we wish him, a safe journey. Paul, are you live?
Aisha Welsh. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
And good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago. Aisha Welsh is not going to get better, I ain't no farmer, man. I ain't no farmer association. But I like agriculture. And I like to eat what I grow. And in 91.9, I've been telling the people them for years. Go and plant. The climate change. Hey, watch me. You see that celery what they're selling over there? For $100 a bag? All you have to say, we have to say thank God. It have farmers like them. Could come out and still sell that for 100, but one celery, 4 little pieces of celery, 3 little pieces of celery, selling for $14. For $14. Don't blame the farmers on them. Let me tell you something.
May I ask a question, COP? What dictates the prices of these things? So let us make up this in all your head. Is there price control? Does all the farmers get together and say we go in with $14? How does it work?
Aisha Welsh, it take a farmer. Hello?
Hearing you loud and clear.
Hello? It take a farmer 3 months to grow one celery. And it costs him about $15 to grow one celery. With the kind of with the new tracks and thing you had to buy. It take a farmer 3.5 months to grow a tomato plant. And it costs that farmer about $25 to grow that one tomato plant. And that one tomato plant will produce about 2.5 pounds of tomatoes. And if you want to put growing sulfate to bear plenty, them tomatoes doesn't last long. Them tomatoes doesn't last long. But if the government want to say, well, all right, the same way how we spend $7 billion behind education, let me spend $3 billion behind garden now. Because if the citizens of the country they have nothing to eat, it doesn't make sense for education. Because you can't educate yourself on a hungry belly. And that's the responsibility of our government to do the things and say the things that they have to do to fulfill the life of the citizens and them. Aisha Welsh, the farmers and them have it real hard. When them flood and them pass out the other day, I know farmers who had $200,000 in garden goods on the ground. And when that flood hit them and that garden take 4 days underwater, that $200,000 gone. With no profit, nothing coming behind it. Not the government coming back and saying, hey, let me assist these people. Them had to lose that 200,000 and start all over again. That's so sad and that's so sick, Aisha Welsh. Aisha Welsh, right now, a bundle of bori is for $14 and sometimes it's $12. And if you want the nice, fresh, top grade bori, well, you go pay $15 for half pound. That's just a little. That's just about 8-9 string of body. But who have the money will buy it. Remember the government say, we love you so we take good care of you. And if the government really love you, they will ensure you get opportunity. Hello?
If we're talking about food prices, why bring in the government? Why make it political? We're talking about food. This has nothing to do with politics. We're trying to understand the prices of you farmers. That's what we're trying to understand as the public.
But they have the responsibility. They have the responsibility to work with the farmers and get the food price eased down. But if the farmers them lost over $22 million in farming, and the government they come and assist them back, and they don't have that $22 million to put back out again. And you expect food price to go up high again? It will go up. It will go up. And it will stay just so. It will stay just so until we move the People's National Movement from power. Unless they say, well, all right, they come in to assist the farmers and them, help the farmers and them, work with them to ease up the food price. You see the same way how they work with the Groceries Association? You see the same way how they work with the Grocery Association, and the Grocery Association can make hampers and give out people, and the groceries and them make the money. It's the same thing they could come and do with the farmers and them, and assist the farmers and them. They could come and say, hey, let me assist them, subsidize the chemicals and them for them. Let me subsidize the chemical and let me assist them a little bit. Let me give them seedlings. Let me make sure they have seedlings and that they don't have to buy them thing. But the state not doing them thing. They're not doing them thing. It's come like we have a state. We put them in responsibility over there. We put them in office to see about we. And they victimize we, they treat we bad,
And
vindictive, wicked, and they just leave we and we own.
Thank you so much, Kunji. I asked you not to go politics because we're talking about food, but you can't help it. So according to you, because the government isn't working with farmers, in your words, the public has to pay the price. It's sad. How do we feed our families? These are perishable items. You know it is to pay $100 for a bag of seasoning. And in a week and a half, the seasoning stay and rotting on your hand? How people supposed to feed their families? This has nothing to do with politics. Caller, you live.
Hi, sister, good evening.
My dear brother.
Well, I just had to say thank God to my mother. Thank God to Miss Sandra Bashi. I was taught I buy pumpkin since the beginning of the year. And I start to cut it up and freeze it. I take my celery and I blend them and I put them in a bottle. And I blend my cider and because I was selling $10 a bun. You're getting 24 cider for $10 and $12. I buy them and I blend them up and I put them in a bottle. Right? So let me deal with Kunji. Hear what Kunji say? If the PNM move, all you have to understand what the farmers are 90% of the farmers in Trinidad and Tobago have what race? If we going down the road at Kunji. Of what race? I don't expect you to answer. Right? So think about if you spewing so much of venom against an individual and a party, and there comes rain, and that rain causes flooding. So if I had 5 heads of celery or beds of celery, I'm only able to harvest 2. The fella down the road, he might be able to harvest none, I shall well. So, it creates a supply and demand. The week before Christmas, I passed in Arangwells. Had celery on the ground, and that week celery sell for $12 and $10 for a bundle. And that man hold on to that until Christmas, close to Christmas Eve. And all now. You know why? In order to keep the price as way it is. So he decided to leave it in the ground. And the higher the price go, he reap a little bit. And he reap a little bit. Because if you plant, depending on how you plant it, celery, if you leave it, it replenishes itself. Right? That is the problem. And another problem is because of the government. Hear what he tell you? Flooding. Ask him if he own the piece of land. That he's selling tomatoes. Hear what going on? He's selling tomatoes $30 a pound. He pays no taxes to the state. The land that he owns is not he own. All he might buy is a water pump, some hose, and he had to buy chemical. But $15 a tree is not one tree planted in Aisha Wells. And that $15 a tree is over a period of how much days of labor he put out. Because I plant tomatoes and I buy some salt, $10 a bag, and I throw in the daisy under that. I give him some water and I watch him grow. Me ain't doing nothing else in it. But he wanted to grow quick. So he buy all kind of things to throw in it to get it to grow fast. So he telling you one head costing him $15. Not if you plant a large amount. So you understand this logic? So he come to tell us the government. So if the government change Aisha Wells in the morning, farmers' food prices, because you have to get them 3 million. If I get them 3 million. So think about it. If they lost 3 million and rain only fall, cause that flooding once for the year, and they lost 3 million, as he say, how much million? How much million they make before that, Aisha Wells? Eh? If that one rainfall that just fall just recently cost you 3 million, how much million they make before that? And pay no taxes. And take the same, they want the road for land in Arangwells, I get them road. And if pass in the back of Arangwells and see, is the most amount of tenant building you could see. You wonder if HDC move. So let me get real. So here on, take my 1 liter water bottle, put some salt in it, I plant some size, some celery, and we go avoid people like Kunji. They could be living in an apartment. I call him the Chinese living on the sea, and they're planting. So we could do the same thing and forget Kunji and them, because he ain't paying, he contributes nothing but call on the radio to try to create janjan. Because a black man in office, and there are nothing else, you know. Imagine, they make a press conference today, you know why? Because the Minister of Finance tell me how much money he put into the Heritage and Stabilization Fund. So to try to counteract that, they make a press release today. You understand? We had to wake up and think. We've deposited in the Heritage and Stabilization Fund 3 times already for the year. Them are the highest revenue ever. Ask them how much time they make a deposit in the Heritage and Stabilization Fund. And so that's not Nostradamus thing, Aisha Wells. Let me tell you something. I was taught to believe in God. Jesus Christ come here as, how to put it, as a messenger of God. He put his faith in God. So I put my faith in God. That story, that man come to tell you about Nostradamus. I hope it didn't happen. I don't want, you think you could go through something like that in Trinidad and Tobago?
Absolutely not.
You think about if one of those nuclear plants in Ukraine blow up, what will happen? Think about if Ukraine send a missile and blow up a nuclear plant in Russia. What do you think will happen to the world? You know what's going on with the world? Enjoy the evening.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We're going to go for a break. When we come back, we're talking about 2023. Your thoughts, your expectation, any changes? We're going to go for a quick break.
They're not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM.
Every Friday, it's all about Firewood Soca Fridays with MC Dukan Selector Kochi from 6 straight to 9 p.m. blazing all the latest and past soca hits. So remember, make it a line, make it a day, rock and come in, you know. It's all about Firewood Soca Fridays on the Street 919 FM. You don't know.
Want to furnish your home in style? Stylus Furniture makes this possible. Shop using our affordable layaway options to purchase any of our modern sectionals, dining, living room or bedroom sets, and receive a dinner voucher for 2 at Atlee's Restaurant and Lounge. For further information, contact us at 652-2542, 652-2688 or 790-1202. You can also visit any of our branches located at 101 Cragnish Village, Princestown and 51 Rushford Street in San Fernando. Stylus Furniture for the style in you.
Every year, there is a sound that we wait to hear. It's the sound that lets us know it's coming. It's the sound that signals the beginning. It's the sound of SOS.
SOS! Soca on the sand!
Pigeon Point Beach, Tobago, January 1st.
New Year's morning!
4 a.m. to 12 p.m.
This is one fet everybody know. The Start the Carnival, boy! We heading Pigeon Point Beach, Tobago. We partying from 4 o'clock in the morning till midday. Soca on the sand! SOS!
Scotiabank Magna MasterCard is back with its special Christmas giveaway. Just swipe for more rewards. Every time you swipe your card, get instantly entered for a chance to win 1,500 points on your Scotiabank Magna MasterCard. Get more this Christmas. More points, more rewards, more money. Swipe for more rewards today with your Scotiabank Magna MasterCard. Promotion runs until January 15th, 2023. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Visit MagnaRewards.com for more details. Approved by the NLCB.
Why did you not there? A Campari, alright then.
Campari holiday vibes. From now until December 31st, 2022, buy a 750 milliliter or 1 liter bottle of Campari and receive a free gift while stocks last. Then use the receipt to enter the holiday vibes promotion for a chance to win your share of over $40,000 in holiday prizes. You could be a winner. Campari, respect the bitter. Must be 18 years or older to drink. Drink responsibly. Conditions apply.
Renting a car in Tobago should be quick, affordable, and easy. easy.
Wow.
Here at O'Neill Rentals, we make the process as simple as possible by using our easy e-sign-up. Yep, we can sign you up from just about anywhere using our tablets. See? All done. And everything goes straight into the cloud. Yeah, you're on your way. Are you coming to Tobago? Book your car rental with us and enjoy the most affordable rates in Tobago. But hurry, because cars go pretty fast. Call 361-1042. That's 361-1042. One more time, 361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals, Tobago, taking you further.
Here at Land Capital Certificates, we provide opportunities for your money to make money. We all know saving is important, but saving alone won't get you to your financial goals. And let's face it, the bank doesn't have your best interest in mind. So this is your wake-up call. Do you have $1 million saved? Then contact us today. Spots Unlimited. Call 324-LENN. That's 324-LENN.
Tune into the street 91.9 FM
Every Sunday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m.
for the Repairing of the Breach radio program with me, Bishop Showinau Thomas.
The scripture says, "And they that shall be of thee shall build the old waste places.
Thou shalt raise up the foundation of many generations, and thou shalt be called the repairers of the breach, the restorers of the paths to dwell in."
Don't miss it. Repairing the Breach radio program with Bishop Sherwin R. Thomas on the street 919 FM every Sunday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m. Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Thursday from 10:05 a.m. to 10:20 a.m. for the program Straight and Narrow, The Way of Life, The Health Store, being brought to you by Mrs. Arlene Collins Mohammed. For more information, check us out on Facebook or Instagram at Straight and Narrow, or visit our website at www.opulence.com/Arlene for Life. You can also call or WhatsApp at 309-4697 or 620-9379.
Hi, I'm Valentine Garcia.
And I'm Nikki Garcia.
Please join us on the Final Hour broadcast every Thursday at 9 a.m. on the Street 919 FM radio.
Every week we will journey into the amazing Word of God. So please join us.
See you then.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
All right, people, we are back. Thank you so much for staying with us. We're going to pause in our regularly scheduled programming for a short and bring in our very favorite guest on a Thursday, the man that teaches you how to make money, how to invest. And I don't know if you was listening in the car, but we was talking about predictions for 2023 and how we're going to ride whatever comes our way. So your conversation comes in very, very timely. You know, it is extremely important for one to understand how to stretch a dollar coming down the road here for the 99 days of January in particular. So without further ado, people, we have Land Capital Certificates in with us for the very last Thursday show for 2022. The next time we're on here is 2023, you know.
New year.
So how are you?
I'm great as always, and you?
I'm good, thanks.
Yes, well, you know, that's a question that I'm often asked, you know. How do I take $1 and turn it into $1 million? You know, up to last night, I did a consultation with a young entrepreneur, and it was one of the questions he asked, you know, how do I take the little that I have and turn it into much? You know, and it's not an easy thing to do, and there's no formula for it. There's no, you know, do this, throw some salt over your shoulder, jump up and down twice. It's definitely not going to happen like that. The only way to grow your finances is, you know, with consistent and strategic planning, with investing your money that you have, or if you don't have, you know, creating assets or creating a way in which to bring in money and turn over money, as it were. You know, I would love to say, here what, give me $5 and give me 6 weeks, I give you back $5 million. It's just not possible, for the man or the woman who doesn't have, and they're concerned about, how do I make it? Honestly, one of the ways I think in this society we have become, and persons may get upset with me for saying so, but we have become a very lazy society. We have become a society that complains, and it's always easier to complain about whether it be the rise in prices or the government of the day in charge or whatever. It's always easier to complain than to come up with a solution. And there's usually always a solution to every situation there is.
That's right.
Because one thing, as I said to the young man yesterday, is that I think there's a statistic behind it that 85% or more of millionaires and billionaires were not born millionaires or billionaires. They were persons who were born with nothing, who came from nothing, and over a period of time, whether they perfected their skills, they followed their passion, they invested, or they taught persons how to invest, or they gave away their knowledge or their goods or services at some point for free before they were able to make an income. These persons started with nothing. They started with, out of their garages, out of their cars. One investor who I listened to very well, even though it was a number of years ago, he started with his entire life savings of $115, and it is that you have to make an investment at some point, whether it be into yourself, mentally, physically, spiritually. You have to make an investment and start making a plan. So this Christmas might be tough, which, okay, that's understandable, but why does 2023 Christmas, 2024, and moving forward, why is it generations of tough Christmases or generations of tough Christmas periods or generations of tough 99 days of January? Why hasn't a plan been put in place to say, okay, it's 2022, head into 2023. By 2025, I'm supposed to be at this financial goal, and you work towards it.
That's
now,
right.
remember, the message that I'm giving is not for those who don't want to work hard. For anyone who thinks that becoming successful is easy, you have another thought coming. No successful person, and I've listened to a lot of them, those who are on top right now, would tell you that what they're doing is easy. I've heard billionaires sleep on the floors in their offices for months at a time. Don't remember what the inside of their house looked like during the daylight period. They haven't been into a cinema for a long time. They don't know what the beach smells like. They can't tell you the last time they ate a bacon shack. But you would point fingers at them, or at us I should say, and say, look, he's driving around in his nice van and he's doing this and he's doing that. But while I was laboring, you were out doing whatever you thought was important at that time. And that's what we need to understand. I'm not saying that everyone's situation is the same, but you can plan to make your future better. Because I didn't come from money. I wasn't born into wealth. I was not born with a gold spoon or silver spoon. My mom, to tell you the truth, my mom used to do door-to-door sales. I remember as a child, my mom coming home and her feet always up, tired. One of the first gifts I got her when I started to work, and I've been working since I'm 9 years old. When I was 11 years old, I got her a foot spa. I paid over $300 out of my first Christmas salary to buy my mom her foot spa because she walked all day. That's what she did for a living to take care of us. So, persons like to turn up their nose at me and give me all the excuses. I come from a big family. I have 11 siblings. I have children of my own. And you hear all the excuses. I've heard persons tell me, oh, well, I have 2 children, I'm a single mother. And I said, great. You're a single mother. It means that you alone have to make all the decisions. You don't need to vet anything by anyone else. So why aren't you out there making the best decisions you can? Yeah. And so what if it's tough this year? Suck it up. Work on it next year to make sure you have a better next year. But if I come in here on the radio station and say, God, Gilaisha, the prices of things and fuel going up, try walking home. You live Shoguanas, right? Try walking from Port of Spain to Shoguanas. And then tell me how tough it is. And then there are still persons who would do that. I've walked a considerable amount in my life because I couldn't afford to, well, there was no TTRS and these stuff, but I couldn't afford to pay the transportation because I had to save that money to make sure my rent is paid or make sure, lights were kept on and different things. But I always had a plan. I always knew that where I am now is not the end for me.
So I saw this video on social media,
Sure.
and I wanted to share it with you and the listeners, because this man is literally saying what you've been saying with us for the past 12 months, 24
Over 12
months.
Yeah.
Over 2 years you've been
Right.
here? Yeah?
People and middle class people is not how much money they make. And it's not even how much money they have. The difference between rich people, middle class people, and poor people is what they believe the purpose of money is. Poor people believe the purpose of money is to pay bills. That's the primary purpose of money in the mind of a poor person, pay bills. So the only reason they go to work every day is so they can get some money on Friday and hand it over to somebody else. Middle class people think the primary purpose of money is to establish good credit so they can buy things they can't afford and pay it off over time. Rich people understand that the primary purpose of money is to turn it into more money. So I'm going to take the money that I make, turn it into more money than I had, and then and only then can I be wealthy. I can only be wealthy if I hold on to my money long enough for it to get pregnant and have some babies. I want to take every $100 bill I get and put it in the money maternity ward. That's the mindset that is necessary to develop the skill set of investing. Are y'all tracking? The difference between poor people, rich people, and middle class people is not how much money they make. And it's not even how much money they have. The difference between rich people, middle class people, and poor people is what they believe the purpose of money is. Poor people.
The purpose of money.
Yeah, and you heard what he said to the end, the mindset. And this is what I'm saying. Even though today you probably can't afford, as I saw, seasoning, and one of your call-in said, plant and grind your seasoning and save it. There are a lot of different ways that you can employ. But it's so easy to blame everyone. It's so easy to blame Aisha or anyone else. I was coming up the road and this happened and I blame someone else, rather than taking the responsibility for what has happened. And that goes with the mindset. The mindset of the billionaire is not there when he becomes a billionaire. It's there long before. So even when I was walking, I remember walking, I'm walking over an hour and a half to get to, well, it wasn't a job. I was doing a job for someone and I was getting paid $50 a day at the time. And I would walk an hour and a half. Now, because of the pride I had, I would wait till everyone left and then I would take my trot home, put my bag on my back, and I would put, well, those days was Walkman. I was lucky enough to win one of those Sprite anti-skip Walkmans, and I had my CD and I put it in my ears, and I would trot home an hour and a half. But the long and short of that story is, when I was 17 years old, I was able to purchase my first car. And I did things because I always had the mindset. I knew that I wouldn't always be walking. And I remember a guy asking me a day, he offered to give me a lift, and I said, no, I'm fine. And then he was like very upset. He said, for all the years I know you've always been giving me a ride. Now that you don't have a car, I'd like to return the favor. So I got into this car, we were chatting, and he said, you made me feel, you slighted me by, not wanting to take the ride. I said, well, to be honest with you, I use this time when I'm walking to meditate, because I know that this is my current position, but it's not going to be my permanent position. So while I'm walking, I talk.
Motivation.
Of course, I use this time. I talk to God, and I always say, I don't really care in the deity you believe in. All of us, we meditate in different forms. Some call it fasting, some call it meditating. It doesn't matter. It's important to meditate. It allows you to think clearly. You just get rid of all the noise. And when I'm taking that hour and a half walk, it's just me, God, and myself. So I walk and I talk and I think about, hey, what is the next step? How am I going to get from here and not come back here? How am I going to, put myself in a position? What am I going to do? Who can I talk to? And even though I get a no, sometimes, which happens a lot, I don't say, oh gosh, woe is me. It's the color of my skin, it's because I'm a hair type, it's because I'm too tall, I'm too good looking. I don't give all the excuses. I just say, look, what can I do to guarantee a yes? Or how do I keep going until I get a yes? And there are a lot of different ways to accomplish the same thing. Like I would say to you, 2 + 2 is 4. But also 5 - 1 is 4. 2 multiplied by 2 is also 4. So there are a lot of different ways to get the same formula, but because everybody is doing 2 + 2 or 3 + 1, we're trying to do 3 + 1. Maybe 3 + 1 mightn't work for me. Maybe why do I even want to get to 4 in the first place? And that's what I have to ask myself. Am I trying to keep up with the comment section? The section that says, well, look, Aisha didn't paint her house for this Christmas. Who cares? Is Christmas going to not come because you didn't paint your house? Is January the 1st, 2023 going to say, here what? Let's stop stop everything, life doesn't go on, Aisha, you need to go paint your house, go down to the local hardware, get paint. It doesn't happen. So whether you paint your house or not is irrelevant. But persons do things to keep up with the comment section.
Yeah.
People who are going to comment on your life who have no business, they don't have any input into your life, they don't add any value. And my dad always says to me, a person who has nothing to contribute contributes nothing. So therefore, why listen to them? You know, I couldn't paint my house this year, who cares? Next year I'm going to put myself in a position that I could do what I wanted to do to my house when I want to do it. I don't want to wait till Christmas time to paint my house. Do you wait till you're a lady, so do you wait till you're coming on the show to take a shower?
No.
And if you don't work, you don't bathe? Definitely not. You're going to get up, and if you feel to take a shower, you do. Sometimes at night, if I'm sleeping, I'm like, oh, I feel a little sticky, place is warm. I get up, I go take a shower. I don't say, oh, look, I don't have anywhere to go, I'm not on the radio today, I'm not going to take a shower. But my mindset is different, and the way I think is different, and obviously it's not popular in thinking. The popular philosophy of thinking, as I was saying before you showed the video, most of us are lazy. We don't want to work. We want to give all the excuses. Well, I should have talked to him rough. You know, we wear our emotions on our skin. What can I accomplish? Look, I want to be, maybe my goal is to be a radio personality. I want to be the king of talk, next to the queen of talk. But I mean, not like how you will come in maybe on a morning, you do say good morning to me. But, you know, it's like, bro, you need to toughen up. What are you going to accomplish? And that's the thing. We've become so soft as a people. That's why we don't accomplish things. It's easy to make excuses. And the reality of it is nobody wants to tell us what the truth is. The truth is that we could figure it out if we decided to really come together and put someone or a group of persons at the helm to make certain decisions for us. I'm not saying blame it on the government or this party or anything like that. I'm saying in our local circles, I mean, amongst my friends, we had those who would make decisions for us. I have a friend, he works in the bank. So anything that we do in that group, he's our accountant, he's our finance guy. Because we know that he knows how to handle money. You know, they would put me to make different decisions when it came to business and future planning. And you're able to come up with a circle or group of people now that can help take you from where you were to where you are now and then where you hope to be. And they don't give you the excuses. And then you need persons as well that are going to call you and say, look, Aisha, you know, stop complaining, chick. You need to shake it off. You know, grow up here. Life is hard. So what? But enjoy it. Let's make the most of it. Let's figure out, okay, we're not where we are now, 2022. Great. What's the plan for 2023? Then why wait as well? Because persons are going to be flooding social media, flooding your pages, flooding your statuses with New Year's resolution. I don't believe in them. Because why do I have to wait till the end of a calendar year to make a decision? I didn't say to my investors, look, we're only going to be investing in companies the end of 2022 going into 2023. We've been investing all year.
Yeah.
They're talking about farming now. As I mentioned to you before, one of the companies that we started in 2022 was farming.
Yeah,
and we
told us that.
Yeah, we have made some very big, you know, moves in the farming industry. And to be quite honest with you, we don't even have a farmer's badge. So someone asked me, you know, why don't you go get it? I said, because for me it acts as a crutch. Because I'm always at the mercy of where can I get help? Not what can I do? What can I accomplish? What can we produce? How can we be effective in this space without running with our hand out? As a company as big as ours, we ought not to be running behind, you know, the traditional government of the day or the mayor in power, the councillor saying, look, how can you help us? What can we do? What connection do I have? Maybe I just need to call Aisha. I've been on your status. I don't know if your numbers are the same, where you'd have 1,000 people viewing your status.
Yeah.
So maybe I just need to call Aisha and say, look, Aisha, I don't really...
Actually, it's 4,000 and up.
Wow.
No. On 24 hours.
On 24 hours. So just a phone call, Aisha, here's what's going on. I need you to advertise this for me. I don't have the money right now. This is what I want to do. And I'm certain that nobody comes to you like that. It's either they want it for free. They say, girl, I don't want to pay. No, we good long time. I don't want to pay nothing. Which, obviously, no, I'm not going to help you. But if I come to you and I say, look, I have a detailed plan. I need your help right now. Could you be a part of my team? Maybe your job would be to do the advertising for me. I'm going to bring you and give you maybe 2%, 3% of the upside of this business. But we don't think like that. It's easier to make an excuse. You have 4,000 people viewing your status. That's advertising. That's basically free advertising. And if I call and have a conversation with you as someone who's taken responsibility, it's not your fault that I don't have money, but I don't have the money to pay you right now. Yeah. But this is my plan. Just maybe you might, something in your head might say, let me work with him or her. Let me give them a chance. Let me run your ad on my social media for a day. And if you get any sort of feedback, let's talk about, you coming up with ways to pay me. Excellent. But instead, we make excuses.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Aisha, she this and she that and she thing and so we make all the excuses and we're not using that which we have to get to where we want to go.
So tell us about your Precious Gem packages. We just have about 2 more minutes to go.
Well, my Precious Gems packages at Len Capital Certificates, we currently have 4 available. Those would be the Emerald, Ruby, Sapphire, and Diamond, which would be $50,000, $100,000, $200,000, and $1 million respectively.
Yes.
As the gentleman in the video pointed out, those who have the billionaire mindset would understand that when I make an investment, it's not for now, it's long term.
Yeah.
So as such, our packages pay out in a yearly fashion, right? The $50,000 pays out 5% a year, $100,000 gives you 7% a year, $200,000 gives you 10% a year, and the $1 million gives you 14%. It used to give you 20%, but that promotion ends in the next 2 days, which will be the 31st of December, and it will revert back to the 14%. Now, as I've said all of that, persons would often call and ask. Even last night, a guy called and asked me, he said, look, why do I want to wait a year? And what I would tell him is that when you're investing, you don't think about that money. If you invested $1 million, you go out and you make another $1 million and invest it. You don't start to check how much money I'm going to get on that $1 million. When the year is up, you're coming to claim your $140,000, you should be depositing another $1 million.
Like what one of our listeners is saying, Point Commander Sharon on YouTube is saying, she says smart people don't even look at the dividends, they reinvest it.
They reinvest it, exactly, and that is what you understand. If I've made $100,000, I want to figure out, look, it took me a year to make 100. How can I make realistically? Maybe I can make 150 in that same year. And then once I figure out how to make 150, I'm going to try to figure out how to probably make 250. And then I keep going and I keep going, and eventually I learn to make $1 million. But what persons do, they make 100,000 or they save 100,000 or they save $1 million. They call us, they invest it, and then in every day leading up,
on you.
they check it. Hey, what's going on? And I had to tell one customer, I said, if I'm on the phone every minute, always talking to you, I'm not out making money.
Correct.
And he was like, well, what do you mean by that? Don't call? I said, I'm not saying don't call. But if I'm on the phone and I have over 300 customers, if I'm on the phone all the time, dealing with customers, when do I have time to make money?
That's right.
So you make your investment, you call, you understand. I would tell persons, get some more information from me, find out what we're doing. We're making some very big headway. Even though I haven't brought your products for yet, into the farming industry with our products. It's new and different from anything that's being offered right now.
That's right.
In
and
the
you're
direction
doing
we're
it
going.
in silence, and of course your payouts are very, very loud.
Yes.
So tell us where they can find you.
They can find me on social media at Len Capital. That's LENNCAPITL. You can just search us on Google, Facebook, or Instagram. You can also call the office at 324-LEN, which will be 324-5366, and my number is also 376-LEN, which will be 376-5366.
Excellent. Closing comments, last program for 2022.
I want to tell everyone listening, which they've probably never heard before, don't make any resolution. Don't make a resolution. It doesn't make sense. If you are already doing what you're supposed to do, 2023 is just supposed to be the year of reaping. If not, let 2023 be the year for you starting to plan or become a part of a team that's planning, that's making waves, or looking forward to making waves in the future. If you don't have a New Year's resolution for 2022, don't make one for 2023.
All right. And with that, people, we're going to go for a break and come right back to continue our programming. We'll be right back.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Here at Len Capital Certificates, we provide opportunities for your money to make money. We all know saving is important, but saving alone won't get you to your financial goals. And let's face it, the bank doesn't have your best interest in mind. So this is your wake-up call. Do you have $1 million saved? Then contact us today. Spots Unlimited. Call 324-LENN. That's 324-LENN.
Every year, there is a sound that we wait to hear. It's the sound that lets us know it's coming. It's the sound that signals the beginning. It's the sound of SOS.
SOS! Soca on the sand!
Pigeon Point Beach, Tobago, January 1st.
New Year's morning!
4 a.m. to 12 p.m.
This is one fet. Everybody know the start the carnival, boy. We heading Pigeon Point Beach, Tobago. We partying from 4 o'clock in the morning till midday. Soca on the sand. SOS.
We are the street. 919 FM. The only radio station bringing perfect balance between entertainment and talk. Updating you with current affairs and social issues.
So what, we should just sit down and take the foolishness that's being meted out because of all you feel that all you're real bad?
Right? Unlike his situation that I don't even want to go back and bring up and highlight.
You don't have a good record where that is concerned?
Having you in the loop with trends and entertainment. Providing music that lives on.
Darling, I feel the disco.
And spiritual food for the body, mind, and soul.
Satan so full face, we not taking that.
The Street. 919 FM.
Here at Land Capital Certificates, we provide opportunities for your money to make money. We all know saving is important, but saving alone won't get you to your financial goals. And let's face it, the bank doesn't have your best interest in mind. So this is your wake-up call. Do you have $1 million saved? Then contact us today. Spots Unlimited. Call 324-LENN. That's 324.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street. 919 FM.
Okay, Rudolph, make her right. Then, hold on. Mrs. Claus sent a WhatsApp. The elves are hungry. Pick up a Royal Castle Queen bucket, a King bucket, some royal wings, a family meal, a few combos, some extra delicious coleslaw, crinkle-cut fries, potato salad, and a snack box for yourself. Oh, and don't forget that delicious honey mustard sauce. It's really lashing. Okay, Rudolph, let's get that delicious local Trini flavor. Royal Castle, here we come. Royal Castle is the local something that makes it all taste better. Happy holidays from Royal Castle.
This Christmas, shop at Port of Spain Shopping Complex Limited with our two locations. One located at New City Mall at 41 Independence Square, Port of Spain, and Eastside Plaza, 32 Charlotte Street, Port of Spain. Enjoy our extended opening hours for Christmas 2022 at the Port of Spain Shopping Complex Limited, New City Mall. Sale on male branded underwear, household cleaning products, perfumes, body lotions, and creams. Also sale on men and women clothing. The charity drive is on. Donate non-perishable items, clothes, shoes, handbags, you name it. Make someone happy for Christmas. New City Mall.
Eastside Plaza. Every day, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Sunday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Christmas sale at Eastside Plaza. Sale. African clothes, local crafts, a wide array of hairdressers, barbers, nail salon, and religious items. All your sale at Eastside Plaza, boy!
Merry Christmas from the Port of Spain Shopping Complex Limited, New City Mall, and the Eastside Plaza. Have a bright and prosperous New Year.
Coming to the Queen's Park Savannah. It's a celebration for you. A celebration for her. Soca for her. Friday, February 3rd. Featuring with the 18 bands. But I wanted to hold me in the corner. Watch how I go. Nadia Batson and Sam. I'll be coming back for you. I'll be coming back for you. The world's biggest soca superstars.
Excellent. Hear what's going on. I'm gonna be live. Who? EA, yes, me, and many more. Yo, this is Lyricalist, gonna be specialist.
Special guests and surprises. It's kind of like rain, flowing like water. With your bumper. Get early bird tickets now at islandetickets.com and caches nationwide. Soca for her. Soca for her 2023.
Come on. Is it the only weather that I'm feeling so? From the time I see I want to put the walk on you.
Friday, February 3rd. Savannah, we coming.
Every year, there is a sound that we wait to hear. It's the sound that lets us know it's coming. It's the sound that signals the beginning. It's the sound of SOS.
SOS! Soca on the sand!
Pigeon Point Beach, Tobago, January 1st.
New Year's morning!
4 a.m. to 12 p.m.
This is one fet. Everybody know the start the carnival, boy. We heading Pigeon Point Beach, Tobago. We partying from 4 o'clock in the morning till midday. Soca on the sand. SOS.
This is the voice of Tuesday, Seventh-day Adventist. We are preaching Emergency Alert broadcast, which is from the Tuesday, Seventh-day Adventist Church. We will be featuring voices of brethren from different parts of the world, preaching the gospel, preaching prophecy as it relates to current events and the ending of the world. Listen to us on 91.9 FM every Sunday from 9:05 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Sundays. May God bless you as you learn the truth. In Jesus' name, amen.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Friday from 9:15 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. with Kingdom Health Services, situated at number 125 Eastern Main Road in Tunapuna. For the program, Health and Healing, merging the old with the new with Mr. Brent Diet. For more information, call 318-7471 or 484-0141 or 360-4100. It's all about Kingdom Health Services on the Street 919 FM.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
It's time to ride. That show like go take you away. That show like go take you away. That we go take you away.
boss. If you don't in the back, then come up front. And if it's not your man, find a man you want. Aye. Right now that bumper need to be on the shoulder, yeah. Right now that bumper need to be getting closer, yeah. Right now that bumper need to be on the shoulder to ride. That shoulder go take you away, yeah, that shoulder go take you away. That we go take you away, yeah, that shoulder go take you away. That we go take you away, yes, that shoulder go take you away. That we go take you away, yes, that shoulder go take you away. Right now that bumper need to be on the shoulder, yeah. Right now that bumper need to be getting closer, yeah. Right now that bumper need to be on the shoulder to ride. That shoulder go take you away, yeah, that shoulder go take you away. That we go take you away, yeah, that shoulder go take you away. That we go take you away, yes, that shoulder go take you away. That we go take you away, yes, that shoulder go take you away.
People, we are back. Thank you so much for staying with us. Just about 20 minutes or so to the top of the hour, making it up to 6 o'clock. And I'm reading some of comments you guys are sending us right now on our message board. All right, Aisha, your Tobago farmer friend. I have celery selling very reasonable. He says, I buy a plant for $2 and just 4 to 5 sticks, and I'm making $1. Most people make excuses, but you can plant your own. And this is the beautiful picture of celery he sent us, just for you guys to see. This is our Tobago farmer friend. He is just making $1 on his celery, and he is selling it to make sure you, the public, can afford. So COP could keep you $15 bundle celery. Yeah? He sent us some more stuff here. He sent us a better lettuce that he has. Man, you're planting thing in Tobago like rainbow. Look how nice this is looking. Big up my whole Tobago farmer friend. He sent us a lot of pictures. Let me see if I could pull up some more for you guys. Yeah? Yeah, man. The thing looking good at... What is this? Is this kale? What kind of bush is this? I don't know. Tell me what bush is this. He sent us another one here. This is... Let me see. It's loading. All right. Not there. All right. So big up yourself, my Tobago farmer friend. Do what you're supposed to do, guys. Make sure that you could afford to feed yourself and your family come 2023. The lines are open. We are taking your calls. Caller, your live.
Aisha, good afternoon.
Gemma.
COP selling one celery, not a bundle. A bundle is at 24. He talking about one celery alone out of the 24. One celery for $15. And the tomato $30 a pound. You mind me? It's one celery, not a bundle. A bundle have 24. But he talking about one celery. One out of the 24 for $15. You mind me? Cool.
Hi Aisha, good afternoon. Enjoy the rest of 2022. Looking forward to 2023. Sharon, Bruce, Dominic, TC, Heavy.
Thank you so much. Caller live.
Okay. Good afternoon to you, Aisha. Well,
How you doing, Kingsley?
I am blessed here by God. Aisha, I am. You know, this is the end of the year, and we reviewing everything. And what stand out to me in these agriculture business is that under Dr. Christopher Rowley Watch, as the leader of this country, food prices gone very, very high under Dr. Christopher Rowley. How you could tell me we have 3 individuals sit down in a ministry and nobody never elect them. They are senators acting like ministers. Dr. Rowley handpicked them. Like, we have to ask the question, do Dr. Rowley handpick them to mash up the agriculture business in this country? Because we have Ronan Sinanan, the Minister of Agriculture. We have Avana Singh, the man who never win an election with PNM and give a ministry. And we have a young fella, the Faiters, I remember your name, the Faiters from Tobago. 3 of them sit down. I dare any PNM to say, Kingsley, you lie. We have 3 persons sit down in a ministry called the Ministry of Agriculture, and it gone slack down the drain. Prices booming. How it happened? Under the UNC, no Minister of Agriculture face that. But under Dr. Christopher Rowley, as the leader of the cabinet, the man who takes full responsibilities for any of his minister's mistake is Dr. Christopher Rowley. So I don't blame the farmers and them. Why? And I ask the Prime Minister this question now. Why 3 individuals, 3 of them, they give a job, they give a hustle, they give a work. Nobody never vote for them. They sit down in the Senate. Who vote for Ronan Sinanan? Who vote for Qasim Hussein? Who vote for it? A Tobago boy? Are we? 3 of them in our ministry. 3 of them in one ministry. Collecting taxpayers' money. And the agriculture sector in this country has gone out of control. Because we have 3 men. Because they say that, you know, there's too much of hand. That's for the pot. Today, people are facing the darkest hour in buying vegetables, tomatoes, carrots. Because under Dr. Christopher Rowley Watch, he made everything gone sky high. Ashamed, I thank you very much.
I really want to tell you the word is agriculture, not agriculture. But you ain't gonna take my advice anyway. The lines are open. We are taking your calls. Let's see who's there. You're live.
I want to ask Kingsley if Dr. Rowley is the man who in charge of food. He is not the man in charge of the supermarket. So let him look. Let me hush for a moment. Because I don't want to say what I shouldn't say. Let me hush for a moment, please. Hush.
What you're looking at on the screen right now is my friend from Tobago, the Tobago farmer's bundle of cauliflower. You see that how beautiful that is? Man, he's doing a lot of good things in Tobago. Caller, you live?
Good afternoon, Aisha.
How you doing, Queen?
I'm good. How was your holiday?
Very, very restful.
And how is the kids, your children?
Boys and them good.
Right. Well, everything is in place, and I think you need somebody in place that take care of what you had, what you left behind. And it's good to be on 91.9. anyway, Aisha, so I was glad that and that's the reason I'm calling too. Glad the caller brought up farming, and you know the price, demand and supply determine price. Okay, and that's why sometimes it benefits us with the oil and gas. Aisha, how many farming are there in Morvan, Laventille, Maraval, Diego Martin? Well, look, we can't say Maraval because they have a good farming thing going up on the hill and stuff, right? I am concerned about the money that is being paid out to people who say they lose, the farmers that say they lose, because, you know, maybe I have not done proper research and look for information to know why they receive certain things. But I want to say to people, if you have few goods, or let's say scarcity of goods on the market, that will determine how much you pay for your goods. And you know that, right? And
yes.
if you want to be lazy, not you, I'm referring to Aisha, because I know you are not a lazy person, could never be. And I'm talking to people who complain all the time because they are forgetting the people who are born differently without arms and things, and they are surviving and they're working, they're cooking, they're cleaning and taking care of their children. And if you want to stay home and for somebody to give you their phone to call on the radio and say nothing instead of going out there where you see people in Central and in Grandy and wherever occupying the land and bringing things to you, and you're saying you cannot buy it. Why you cannot buy it? But you are having children, and then you are saying that the government is not helping the fatherless. There are no fatherless, right? You didn't see how many Virgin Mary, I said it before, is out there. People, if you don't do anything, nothing will happen. Try and occupy the land and plant so we can get more out of the land. It is here for you. You can apply for it. You can apply for. If you don't have the money to buy the supply to plant the land, you can apply for a loan or something. You're going to get help. Stop complaining. There are people without legs and arms and are surviving.
So true, Queen. Thank you so much. Anderson Wilson, come off the live now. Paul, talk to Anderson. Aisha, what kind of mad people you had on your show yesterday evening? If the show was free, I wasn't going. Conscious music, Anderson. Conscious music people come to talk about yesterday and encourage people to come out and enjoy themselves. And you calling them mad people and you don't want to go to the show? But the show that they shooting off face and shooting off head and kill this, kill that, you want to go to that show and? Not me, Anderson Wilson. Tell them you ain't see me. Let's take another call. Caller, you live?
Hi, sister. Good evening.
Hi, how are you?
Not too bad. You see, Kunji call and change the direction of the program. There's a program called API, Aisha. You know what that is? Look it up online. Please, for me, please. So we will put this whole thing to rest. I think it's the Agricultural Incentive Program. Right, Aisha Wells?
Check it out now.
Check it out now. And you will see what Kunji saying in so API, Agricultural Incentive Program. I think that's what it is. And you will see all the incentive. Down to if you're a fisherman, Aisha Wells, and you're putting gas in the boat, once you carry a bill and you're a registered fisherman, you get back your VAT or whatever it is on your gasoline and your oil. Right? You get a loan for the boat. If you're a registered farmer and the land is yours, you get no taxes on the stuff that you purchase to plant. Right? So I don't know what Kunji talking about. Check it out. API, AIP, Agricultural Incentive Program. And you would see all that garbage he come to talk, that he make no sense. And see what the government, once you is a registered farmer, and see the incentives that the government has for registered farmers. Right?
Thank you, Barataria. The lines are open. We continue to take your calls. Voice notes are coming in as well. Let me say good afternoon to KB United, KB Trini. He says, ask Mommy, where's the name of the video she's standing? You only want to go up on the internet every day to look for Mommy in music video. KB obsessed with mommy or something? What is this? Caller, you live? Caller, you live?
Yes, good afternoon, Aisha.
My dear brother.
Aisha, it's evil people they have as farmers today. Aisha, these people, I know there's over 4,000 farmers that the government is going to compensate for agricultural crops that they say they lost. Aisha, you're going to tell me that sorrel is $20 a pound, tomato $30 a pound, $20 for a head of lettuce, a size is 3 for $25. What kind of madness are you in this place here? It's wicked and evil. They're more evil and wicked than it is. Them little boys who keep for the robbing floor side of it because they have a license to rob you. In the market, it's evil and wicked. You're getting 4 grapefruit that always going to that. You're getting 3 grapefruit for $20. What kind of evil is this? Is this going on here? They're picking the lime and the lemon, if you have no juice, and they're 4 for $20. That is evil and wicked. And think that the government are right to bring back the marketing board that we used to have years ago. They buy the product and they sell it over. They are wicked and evil, Aisha, and people. Let me tell you something. You see tomato, you don't have to use tomato. You can use ruku. Ruku is better than tomato. The flavor, the color, and everything is better. It's a medicine also. Ruku, let them eat the tomato. I had Kosi yesterday. He proud to say he selling tomato at $30 a pound. That is wicked and evil, and people in this country, you know.
Caller, my friend from Tobago, the Tobago farmer, say tomato shouldn't be selling for more than $15 a pound right now, eh?
Exactly.
They couldn't going with $30 a pound for 5-liter marble tomato.
And then it's not good because the amount of chemical they put in those things, when you leave it home, 3 days time, it's going to get sappy. It's no good. The chemical will kill you. You understand? And you see, let me tell you something. My problem is not them, you know. My problem is the consumers, people who buy in. Leave it with them. Let them eat it. In my lifetime, I never, if I was dead, I wouldn't know that soil in this country could have sold for $20 a pound. That is wicked and evil. So they just show the seed, and the soil is take a year to grow, almost a year to grow, and you pick it soil and say $20 a pound, Aisha. But the people in this country, there are things they can do without, and they will not die. I just eat 80% raw, 20% might be cooked. And the things in the market now that I use for my 80% raw, I am not buying it. I'm not going to buy it. I'm going to wait and listen. You have to plant your little side, plant your different thing in the yard once you have a space. Use it. Let them say the wicked and evil, but oh God, it is good to not going to pass through the market. Have a good day.
So much. And first, Kunji Wicked. He messaged me to tell me, well, cook your pilau with no pumpkin. Cook your pilau with no pimento, you Aisha Wells. If you don't want to buy it, then cook your pilau with no vegetables. You see, you always see the dog whistle and the undertone. Why pilau? Why don't want to make some curry potato and rice? Kunji, all you need help, yes? All you need help. All you need a checkup from the neck up. I have a break to take. When we come back, we enter the 6 o'clock hour. I'm going to play some voice notes. I'm going to take your calls. Food prices, we discussing. We talking about market goods, but have you paid attention to what is on your shelf? Every living thing in the supermarket going to buy at least $5. I don't understand the maths. And then the Supermarkets Association is claiming that we didn't buy food for Christmas. We can't afford to buy food for Christmas. How we gonna do that? How? Last week you went, it's, $30 an item. You're going back the next week is $34.99. Just so $4.99 added on the item. No explanation why. It's not making sense. The maths in. We're going to take that break. We'll be right back. Please stay with us. Please and thanks.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM.
This Christmas, let your bucket overflow with a festive feast from KFC.
A festive feast, this Christmas at KFC. A festive feast, fill your belly till you're merry. 9 piece of chicken, fine regular size, for $1.45. KFC so nice, KFC festive feast is the way to go. This Christmas KFC make your bucket overflow.
Get a festive feast bucket with 9 pieces of chicken and 5 regular sides for $145, only from KFC.
Calling all social media influencers, carnival babies, and boat ride lovers. Get ready for TikTok on the sea. On board the Embassy Yacht Carnival Saturday, 18th February 2023. Boarding 3 p.m. at the Hyatt Waterfront in Port of Spain. Sailing 4 to 7 p.m. Tickets cost TT $200. Includes free shots and cutters on entry. Plus, giveaways from Fab Look Beauty Bar 868 and $1,000 in cash. Courtesy World of Things online retail store. Performances by Bubbles and Yankee Boy, alongside DJs Princess Chow, Nigel Snipes, Razor, and more. Tickets available online at islandetickets.com. Bobby's Bar Curette, Shens 868-461-4159. Cross 346-380-9679. TikTok on the Sea is hosted by Lady Hype and powered by Campari, Magnum, the World of Things online retail store, and Cross Promotions. Miss this? Your mad is niceness outside.
Scotiabank Magna MasterCard is back with its special Christmas giveaway. Just swipe for more rewards. Every time you swipe your card, get instantly entered for a chance to win 1,500 points on your Scotiabank Magna MasterCard. Get more this Christmas. More points, more rewards, more money. Swipe for more rewards today with your Scotiabank Magna MasterCard. Promotion runs until January 15th, 2023. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Visit MagnaRewards.com for more details. Approved by the NLCB.
Every year, there is a sound that we wait to hear. It's the sound that lets us know it's coming. It's the sound that signals the beginning. It's the sound of SOS.
SOS! Soca on the sand!
Pigeon Point Beach, Tobago, January 1st.
New Year's morning!
4 a.m. to 12 p.m.
This is one fet everybody know. The start the carnival, boy. We heading Pigeon Point Beach, Tobago. We partying from 4 o'clock in the morning till midday. Soca on the sand! SOS!
Dr. Livette. Join him right here on your radio every Friday afternoon from 5:05 p.m. to 5:35 p.m. for your dose of the health and wellness in a program that is sure to change your life. Popular for promoting Livette rather than diet, Dr. Livette has transformed a number of lives nationwide and is now live on the Street 919 FM every Friday from 5:05 p.m. Tune in and also learn about the U-Juice to build your immunities and promote overall great health. Dr. Livette on the Street 919 FM this and every Friday from 5:05 p.m. to 5:35 p.m. It's time that you live.
Want to furnish your home in style? Stylus Furniture makes this possible. Shop using our affordable layaway options to purchase any of our modern sectionals, dining, living room or bedroom sets, and receive a dinner voucher for 2 at Atlee's Restaurant and Lounge. For further information, contact us at 652-2542, 652-2688 or 790-1202. You can also visit any of our branches located at 101 Cragnish Village, Princestown and 51 Rushford Street in San Fernando. Stylus Furniture, for this time in you.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
We are The Street. The Street. The Street. 919 FM. The only radio station bringing perfect balance between entertainment and talk. Updating you with current affairs and social issues.
So what we should just sit down and take the foolishness that's being meted out because of all you feel that all you're real bad.
Right? Unlike his situation, and I don't even want to go back and bring up and highlight.
You don't have a good record where that is concerned?
Having you in the loop with trends and entertainment. Providing music that lives on.
Darling, I feel the disco.
And spiritual food for the body, mind, and soul.
Second soul for face. Enough taking that.
The Street. The Street. 919 FM.
All right, good looking people. We are back. And it's approximately 3 minutes after the hour of 6 o'clock. Let's get your voice notes in.
Aisha, good afternoon. Who voted for David Naked? Who voted for Annie Roberts, Jolene John, Jayanti Lakshmi? You understand? What foolishness is that man talking? You understand? And on top of that, the Supermarket Association, they take the prices and they raise it, and the government take off the VAT off of the food prices, and they raise the prices when the government take off the VAT. And come in to talk a set of foolishness this afternoon.
Aisha, good afternoon to you, my dearie. How are you doing? How was your day? Aisha, listen to me, my love. Buy what you want. Don't buy what you don't need. Aisha, let me tell you something, love. You see my garlic, you see my shadow benny, my little ginger, and my onion, I good to go. You hear what I'm telling you about? I'm buying what I want. What I don't want, I am not buying it. Aisha, who is the person trying to reach me? Only leave me alone, man. Aisha, don't even tell them who I look like. You know who I look like. You understand me? Only will see me some good day. Probably when they hear about mommy. They sell it as much as a old woman. They know I have zest for so, Aisha.
Well, mommy, I'm now about to show them the video real quick. So they go have an idea as to who mommy is. I'm not pointing out, I just go and play the video. So you had to be on the live to see it. If you could make out who is mommy in this video, then so be it. Right? Right.
King. All right, go.
Bad boy. Wait, there's me 2 hours earlier on a yacht heading to Trinidad. I warm it up. All remember how Carnival was, how Carnival used to be. You remember? Let me jump back your memory. See you mean in a party, in a fete. You're feeling naughty and nice. You're feeling to sweat. Hey, so me call up kick you and tell him come down. Link some girl when him coming down. Come down. It could have done, now it could have done. Boy, bad. When me touch down in Trinidad, that.
Hey, hard on me, she winding up hard on me, she walking up hard on me, cock it up hard. So we drinks in the glass and we edit bad. When we touch down for the Spain, Trinidad, that. 10 people know how to get on mad. Y'all wine to the ground, I'ma tell it like that. I'ma tell it like that. Oh lad, hard on me, she winding up hard on me, she walking up hard on me, she cock it up hard on me. Hey, hard on me, she winding up hard on me, she walking up hard on me, cock it up hard on me. Hey, she winding up, walking up, cock it up. Hey, winding up, walking up, cock it up hard on me. Hey, see me.
And this was the story of My Head is Back. See you, me mean? Bad boy. Feeling to sweat. Hey, so me call up DQ and tell him come down, link some gal when him coming.
Don't be fall about 12 o'clock and I'm going inside. Stand up there in the people's fed me high, open wide. Everybody inside there like they're getting hard. But when I watch out their faces, mama, yo, like they're going mad. It must be the budget that the man from White House did read. Cause all of them inside are there like they stuck and ready see. That kind of hair couldn't come from weed. This is not a blending here, this is madness. This is not the kind of jam where you stand like a choopy begging for mercy. This is not a blending here, this is madness. Ay, 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 ay. Everybody mad. Ay, 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 ay. Where we going? Where we going? Where we going? Why we going?
Good afternoon, Aisha Tobago in the house. COP and them just greedy. The farmers and them just greedy. How much more they want from the government? Aisha, the government has implemented plenty things for these farmers. And I believe when rain fall and your crops and them get like water soak and all these things, that you would sell your crops and them cheaper to get it off your hands, that you will get a plant back. Aisha, a seedling is just $1. Some seedling is $2. So I don't know where they come in and they want to choke out we eye this greedy, they greedy. Aisha, I got plant me like a seasoning. My mother does plant seasoning in Thai and thing in the yard, and when I ready to get my little seasoning, when I doing my little cook out and thing, I just come and pick my thing and grind my own seasoning. Because I have a neighbor, she's a farmer, she plays at sometimes on Christmas times I just go and help. She sell and thing on the highway here in Tobago. She flowers and she has she little plant place next to by the number 1 hardware on the highway next to the White York Stadium. I just go and help. She sell she little things and thing, and when we have little exhibition and thing, I just go with she. So buying seedlings and them thing is next to nothing. And I sure you could grow your thing natural. Some of them put anything between cabai and all kind of thing to get the thing to ripe faster and kill we much faster. I shall tell Kunji we don't want nothing because Aisha we don't know he's the red panty corn soup man. So we don't want nothing from him.
Thank you, Mr. Bigo. Paul, how it is you go say, Mom, you like too much of young people fat. You go out, Mom. You don't eat nice, no. Call her your life.
Yeah, good afternoon, my sister Aisha.
How you doing, love?
I good after the almighty God, man. I listen to them fellas who feel as expert. You see what happened to the farmers in this country? They feel the government is responsible for them. The government has to mind them. They pick up that as a profession. And any trade you take as a profession, you have to handle that. Not the government. Government give you land, you when they're making money, they don't care about taxpayers, you know. They drill taxpayers' eyes, you know. Dig it out, you know. These people are heartless people. Very, very heartless. If you have 100 pounds of tomato, you want to sell that for $50 a pound. You want to sell that the normal rate, you know, so when they're done, you know. They want to see who either could dig out. I didn't nasty mind. They have a lot of farmers in this country. That's why I keep telling Dr. Rowley and the government, give land to the African people, let them plant land. We have the...
You there? Call us back. I'm not sure what happened to your phone. Call her your live.
Yeah. Hello?
So is you cut off the man?
Yeah, hearing you good there. Hearing you good. Excellent. You hear me?
Hearing you.
Alright. Aisha, this one, we feel we're supposed to sell it $10. Kamala raise the old age pension that last caller there. You have money now. You can pay for the tomatoes. But it maybe from La Hauquita, making pilau without celery, without saive, without pimento, without carrot, not even a little Christophine. Aisha, they're using this thing, fever grass. They're using fever grass and seasoning chicken. You ever see that? When they take the pilau and put it out for the tray and ask them, Mommy, where is that?
What is your
Where is that?
obsession
It has no
with pilau?
seasoning.
What is your
Aisha,
obsession with pilau? What is the obsession with pilau?
Because when they're making pilau, it requires a little pumpkin. Pumpkin is $15 a pound. I don't know if they put in an ounce of pumpkin in it. Barataria, he freezing. When he eat a little soup and thing, and he have a little food remain back, he belly full, he just freeze the little bit of soup. He just freeze a little bit of food and put it back in the freezer for later. And that is how we had to live in Trinidad and Tobago. It's so sad. Let me tell you something, Aisha. All of them that complain, we not asking tongue people to come down south and buy celery and thing, you know.
Kunji, 1 minute. You could say what you want. We're not buying your tomato for $30 a pound. Go ahead.
Aisha, we have people buying that tomatoes and the people them who want the A-class goods and them buying that. We not planting and when flood and then we taking up that same tomatoes what flood out, the little small one and going back and sell that and people running back and running and buying that, you know. We don't do that thing, you know. We want A-class goods. You see all them restaurants, you see all them fast food restaurants and them that love to buy our price because they like to give quality goods, those Syrians big food places, and then we like to supply them. We like to plant lettuce and supply them. We're not interested. I will tell you why celery and tomatoes are so expensive in Port of Spain, right? Down south over here, the vendors of them in Charlotte Street and them coming down south over here and paying $6 for celery and going back up there and selling $12 for celery. Why the people them in Port of Spain don't tell each other street, all they pay $6 for it? Why we all care $7 for $7? They're doing that. They're doing that because if they sell it for $7, they can't mind the churn on them. You can't spend $100 to make $10. That don't make sense. That don't making sense at all. It's come just like them PNM supporters and them. Kamala was raising URP money to $69. Are they extra for them? They say no, that is a sex position. We don't want that. This government come and take out 4% from the money, them contented with that. I shall we as citizens of this country, we not living in this country for when we get old, we have nothing to leave for we children and thing, you know. Our destiny is to provide for our future generation and our siblings that are coming up. If the PNM supporters and them don't want to do that, and all they want to do is, oh, I like my party, that is up to them. You know. Gemma like okra rice. Okra is $2 now, Gemma. $2 now. You ought to say, thank God you have a UNC husband that working PNM have the UNC man working and assisting you and helping you. It are the others them don't have none. They don't have none.
All of a sudden, you know Gemma business. Use one Mako. COP come on the radio.
Aisha, she have a UNC husband, and that UNC husband working right now and maintaining the whole family. Why she calling radio station and talking nonsense? But I selling tomatoes for $30. Me selling, I don't want no PNM supporters come and buy tomatoes from me.
Thanks, and we won't be coming and buying it either. Go by the 1%. All of a sudden, you love the 1% now. Go there and sell your tomato. We're not buying it for $30. Caller, you live?
Aisha,
Me.
Aisha, I don't like to tell you. I'm begging you, please. Change your bill station for 2023, Aisha.
Mommy, the madhouse is Lego from 4 o'clock.
No, whatever I'm telling you. Move up from the madhouse now. Begging you, please. What you say, Gemma husband is a what?
Gemma husband is a UNC and he minding she while all Gemma doing is calling radio when the day come.
Aisha, your program will speak here. What Paul say what? Want to Paul now?
Oh, how you only like young people facts. That is what Paul say though.
Aisha, they don't know me. You see, you know me very well. They don't know me, you know, Aisha. Believe it, so but hear this now. Want to be friend on the beat I tell him come up for today.
Facebook making trouble, only trouble he making on Facebook.
But it's a long time I hear my darling calling on your program, Aisha. What happened?
Right now he say he looking for money. He never with that.
Oh, but since he married?
Since he married, I tell you he take back the young girl. But we go talk about that.
Oh, Aisha, you're right. I can't believe that. And this is good afternoon, Aisha. How's your kids and them, darling?
Them boys and them good. Your boyfriend want to know when is the next vacation.
Oh, gosh. Papa, I go to ask you that, you know. But you all right?
Yes, I am good, thank you.
Yes, I know. What you want to see? A box of champagne again on the table?
Box of champagne,
Champagne on the table?
The table.
Have a good one, my darling. And you reach home safe, right?
You too, Mommy. All the best.
Okay, bye-bye. Yeah,
bye.
You too.
KB said Mommy needs to stay out of them young girls' video. She ain't fit for that. Look, KB, whole week you're looking to see who Mommy is. Now you know who she is. You think she could stay a young woman video. Leave me alone, please. And Anderson is on Facebook, Mommy. He says he fully supports Kunji. Caller, you live?
Aisha, tell Kunji, stop minding my business, eh? Let him stop minding my business. You know who minding me and who minding you. Mr. Kunji, and you know my husband is at UNC. You know plenty. You just come in my house to know what's going on. Mind your business. MYOB. Mind your own business. Right. Amen.
Amen. Caller, you live?
Aisha, well, good evening to you. Good evening to your listeners. Welcome back.
Hey, listen, I nearly call your name today to put Kunji in place, you know.
Well, girl, I'm ready to put Kunji in place because, you see, I want to tell Kunji, and I notice that he comes, not subliminal, but bold, with the racist sort of approach.
What is it with he and Pilau every 2 minutes?
Yeah, because it's an African thing and we children can't mind. But I want to tell Kunji, don't let us be wrong. Go to the health centers all over, south, as compared to Port of Spain, and see the problems with the bad eating habits of your same supporters. Now, I don't question people's health, but when you come on the radio, don't talk about our pilau. And you see the stale pumpkin you want to put, brother, you go ahead. Don't tell us how to cook, brother. Right? Because you see, Aisha, they have a notion, and this is Kunji learning from all the other radio stations that's for UNC about African people and feeling that we hungry, you know. And it's a hurtful thing to them that no matter what, when the election comes, don't matter what, they're still behind. They believe that the whole group of people that's in jail, you know, they have a way, African people in jail. So the more African in jail and the more African in crime, you won't get vote. That's what they believe, you know. You won't get voting enough to win an election. That's the problem with Kunji and Leo. So he comes across, and I'll always go back when he dressed like Santa Claus and go in Harry Perot. And when he
feel we didn't make him out. He figured we didn't make him out.
He bounced out. Listen, if he's not Indian, it's Douglas. Right, and he had to give all the money there. Because all you believe people being hungry is something that you could politicize. I just been stout. I live among Indian people. I know all those who strive in. And that conversation you have in there is so nasty and racist that all of them just do that, you know. And you know the pride of it? The pride of it that, listen, when election comes, they can't win. And I will hurtful for them, you know. That treasury bothering people like Kunchi and they, you know. They're a very nasty group, you know. I telling you, you know, my thing about us, Aisha Well, is having a degree of nationalism. So the question of what you buy and what you eat is important. So you have to manage it. I go into the market, my wife and I, and Aisha Well, there are some things you have to leave alone. I'm talking about people who are well off. They leave it alone until I bring it down. Let us go to agriculture. Mr. Manning created an agricultural policy. So you could get things, but notwithstanding its flood. You're going to tell me a UNC-based support. UNC-based, eh? UNC, the whole support basic agriculture. They can land. I shall take a drive down south. They are nothing planting. And when they do, they plant in low-lying areas. So when she came into office, she referred to flooding. So when you flood, every blasted year, government has to find money to give so-called farmers. And then you know what they do? The product is not properly supervised. They put it in nasty product on the market, you know. That's what these worthless people doing, you know. And country come to talk about us. The reason why we are held at a higher standard in relation to even though we're poor is, you know why? We're not taking things from the gutter and the river to give it to people to eat. That's the way you all like money. And I want you to understand that the whole question of governance is not one that you could come on the radio and talk about. Aisha, listen, I just tell people, I have my doubles people, I have my roti people, I have my pale people. When you see I'm ready for my soup, it's from the savannah. Nobody could tell me anything but race and all kind of nonsense, you know. So when Kunji them come on the radio to come and talk them kind of nonsensical thing, I want Jenny to take hold of them because they're nasty. They're very, very nasty. And like I said, they have it on all to the program. Let us go to Gypsy Sister. They love the song. They love the song. You know why? Because the woman put political symmetry. But with that, she talking about actual death, you know. And these nasty people like the song, you know. Talking about Mr. Imbot upside down. Talking about Rasta City and Mr. Hines. That is what that woman do for $2 more. I'm telling all you, African people, make all the sacrifices. Don't let the UNC Kunji and they try to take all you for fools, you know. All you held at a higher level. Go through, listen to all your MP and everything, and don't call it Kunji and they. There's a nasty group. Thank you very much, Aisha Wells. Watch them.
Thank you, Rowley Jr. We watching them cookie eye. He go sit down there with his tomato. Caller, you live.
Aisha, this is why your program is the #1 program from 4 to 7. How COP know that PNM Gemma have a UNC husband?
Because you tell him you're bacchanalist.
I tell him, it's power. You making bacchanal now. That is bacchanal. Aisha, I was driving and I have to pull over because COP, how you know that?
Go on and buy Gemma for toy and Mako Gemma husband who she vote for to go and tell Kunji. You feel we don't know?
Oh my, COP, how you know that? I cannot believe that. COP,
but she husband is really a UNC and sure, but yes, you know we don't care about that.
No. COP, I ask you to back down off a PNM Gemma. Back down. Give her the blind. My partner, my friend, my virgin, my solia, I asked her to leave PNM Gemma. She just loves Rowley. That's all she just loves. She loves Rowley. Don't be cheap for that. Let me go after Mommy. Leave PNM Gemma alone, please. Mommy is the foul. She's the woman in the ring. As I mean, Gemma just loves Rowley.
You chaining up people to fight Mommy. You real wicked boy.
And I want to tell her before I go, I don't want to whoever keep party there and party there. I did not get the assistance that where some individuals get government assistance to keep this.
So how come you never send me no videos and pictures of your Christmas party?
Well, actually, I'm going to send it now. I hope you play it and show it on the...
Yes, let us show the children in Laventille getting toy from you. Send it.
Yes, no problem. I will send it, no problem. All right, then we talk.
Thank you so much, guys. When I tell you, I just really come here to have a show and end up in everybody's business. We just have about a minute before a break. When we come back, if he sends us the video, we're going to open it up and see what toys and Mako and see what toy he had for them children up there in Laventille and Mako he children party. Caller, you live?
Yes, Aisha.
Yes, darling.
A few callers ago said something. He said that what you need, garlic, onion, and shadow benny. That is all you need to season your meat. I don't eat meat or anything, but that is all you need to season your food. Shadow benny, garlic, and ginger, and you're good to go. Let me tell you something. There was a time in this country under Kamal Mohammed when they used to plant tomato down in a wrong well. They used to reap the tomatoes, sell it, and when the rain come and the river come down, you see they lost all the crop. And for years, government used to pay them for things that is dishonesty. They used to receive money. This man from Aruka, a PNM man, Gerard Narain, when he became Minister of Agriculture, he cut it out because he knew what they were doing, raping the treasury. They bust the treasury, they get money, they bust back a cent in the treasury, and they come back again with the same nasty thing. People in this country who really plan the food, not to work for ground provision, is the African people. They say to bring food for all of Matura, all of Blanchichet, all down south, and sell it.
Paula, I have 6 seconds before that break. Let me take it. I'll be right back.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM.
This is the voice of Tuesday, Seventh-day Adventist. We are preaching Emergency Alert broadcast, which is from the Tuesday, Seventh-day Adventist Church. We will be featuring voices of brethren from different parts of the world, preaching the gospel, preaching prophecy as it relates to current events and the ending of the world. Listen to us on 91.9 FM every Sunday from 9:05 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Sundays. May God bless you as you learn the truth. In Jesus' name, amen.
Every year, there is a sound that we wait to hear. It's the sound that lets us know it's coming. It's the sound that signals the beginning. It's the sound of SOS.
SOS! Soca on the sand!
Pigeon Point Beach, Tobago, January 1st.
New Year's morning!
4 a.m. to 12 p.m.
This is one fet. Everybody know the start the carnival, boy. We head in Pigeon Point Beach, Tobago. We partying from 4 o'clock in the morning till midday. Soca on the sand. SOS!
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
All right, good-looking people. We are back. Thank you for staying with us. So let me see if I can pull up this Christmas party Kingsley had. Those of you who remember, he was begging for toy all of last week and last 2 weeks, all of last month for the children in Laventille. Well, Kingsley had a children's Christmas party that saw over 200 children from East Port of Spain and environs getting Christmas items for his Christmas party. Check this out.
God did. God did. God did believe in us, not man or woman. God did. We still things to do, bags to make. God did. Children love themselves. Because God did believe in us, not mankind. Yes, stop. Do have plenty work. My team and we working hard behind the scenes. And then make this organized. God did. Thank him. Oh my gosh.
That was nice. I like how God makes sure you get a brand new washer and dryer in the back there too. I didn't notice you had that. You get on, Kingsley. Nice Christmas party. The children get it toys. But where you get it? You get a deal on this washer and dryer or? Where's this? A deal on a freezer too? You get on. The lines are open. We are taking your calls. Congratulations on your Christmas party, Kingsley. Congratulations on your children's Christmas party and this lovely washer, dryer, and brand new freezer that you have in this lovely video. He's sending us some more videos. Let me check it out. Well, this is the toy videos, but you had some expensive toys. Like the Pink Palace pay for this or what? But we had nice toys, so if I didn't know how to send some more children in the party, let's check these two videos out. Congratulations to you, Kingsley. Let me see. Let me mark all these toys on them here.
Part 2, Monday. We go and wrap up. Wrap for so. Up the gift for them. 100 kids. We did with 100 kids, 100 toys. If it's this WhatsApp and you have any more extra toys anyway, you can give us because I know we get a 400 child, but I know we'll get a 10 extra children, 20 extra children. So if you see it this year, please donate some toys again still. We ain't stopping. We ain't leaving. No child undone. Link up. But you don't have scotch tape?
Wait, is this? The man get on. Let me see this one he sent me here now. What's this? Hold on, it's opening, it's loading.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, the first set of toys coming. The first set of toys. I don't know how much I'm going to get. But this is the first set of toys coming to distribute for the children and them for the Christmas. This is the first set of toys coming for the children for the Christmas. So yeah, as I said, wow, it's the first set of toys. Wow, going to make some children happy for the Christmas. They will get a toy, and they will get a toy, and they will get a toy, and they will get a toy. So by the time they end up, they have about 3 toys. They will get one from me, one from somebody else, and they're going to have a nice Christmas. They have about 3-4 toys for the Christmas. I'm going to help the children this Christmas, like I always do. I'm giving a party this year, but I'm going to do something small for the children. And I organizing some hampers too. Oh yes, I'm organizing some hampers to give away. Oh wow, and maybe about 20 hampers, 10 hampers to give away. Oh, that's what I do every year, and Oh my gosh. Wow. This is the toys for the kids so far. This is the first set of toys coming. In next week to 2, I'm supposed to get more. And then we see how it goes. Because I want to distribute these toys on Christmas Day. On Christmas Day for the children. I will never make the children cry. Do not make the children cry.
This is the children here playing musical chairs and saying, Papa, you know long. Wow, well, hats off to you. It's been a while. Been a while since I see children play children games. Hats off to you, Kingsley. All the politics aside, if 200 children in Laventille and environ smile because of you, then blessings to you and your family. But I still want to know where them new appliances come from. Caller, you live.
Hi, Joel.
Yes, mommy.
How all them give Papa pen yellow paper so? Aisha, here's your only appliances in yellow too. I thought it was supposed to be in white.
Where you get them whirlpool, fridge and washer and all kind of thing?
Renzi Complex, you don't know that? It's Renzi Complex. I saw God come down from me, must know that. Everything is only get prop up in yellow. I gone lover.
Hi, mommy, me lie, you not easy at all. Let me see who's there. Caller, your life.
Aisha.
You again?
Yes, Aisha was Rowley Jr. playing bully on radio, but he classified me as playing Santa Claus, going around and giving people children and things. We seen evidence with Pat Kingsley going around and giving people children. You know, we never see Rowley Jr. say, well, all right, Diwali coming up over there. Let me give the little kids and them a little toys and things for Diwali, or emancipation, or some kind of thing. Rowley Jr. has only called the radio station to be PNM, and nothing for the 3 little kids and them, and nothing. We Barretaria say, well, all right, he organized a little tree hamper with 3 little toys to the giggle children and they just get so much at time on 91.9 just to talk as that nonsense on radio, and they give back to the children and them nothing. Look, Gemma just give out $7 toys and $9.99 toys. She does still do something. Kingsley giving out a toy for $200 and something dollars for each one of the toys on them.
How you know Gemma toys is $7 and $9.99, Kunji?
Because Angie from Pity Valley, child get one, and when I see it, I see the same toy in them $7 basket. But then we don't look at the price, look at the effort. She still give the children them something. I never even see mommy. Mommy never even give the little children them nothing. All mommy just doing is just taking she money and going by the bar and drinking. Thank you.
She go come for you. Wait, she coming back for you on a line. She talk for an hour. Call her your life. Gemma? Somebody on you this evening, Gildy, on you.
Mr. Kunji, I play Santa Claus for 10 years in my area and give children top of the line toys. This man used to come and sing for them when I gain them toys. Tommy Joseph come and gain them jokes and sing it right on the basketball court. And not reproaching. He talk about what UNC gave him. He ain't talk about what I give him. He come right home by me and collect too. That Mr. Kingsley. He leave me out.
Not easy. Is he went and tell Kunji that your man is a CO, is a UNC? Is he do that?
He know well. He know what's going on in my house.
Is he do that?
Aisha, look, I want to say it on the radio.
And I wanted to know KB Trini saying how your husband is a UNC and you should lose your party card because he's a hypocrite. The guy not the onion, you know. KB Trini, one in foreign, saying you should lose your party card because your mister is a UNC.
Stay in the cold and freeze out himself over there, whoever he be. I don't know him and I don't want to know him. He better know his place. I played Santa Claus over 10 years with children and I still help children this year. You understand? I'm not well where I can't do what I want to do, but I still help out. You understand? Because I have 4 children, 17 grandchildren, and 7 great-grand. You understand? I love children. So, Miss Agua, KB Trini, you better mind your business and leave me alone, whoever you be, eh? Right. Know your place.
Thank you, Gemma. Put them in their place. They think we free them. Caller, you live?
Aisha, well, let country know. I don't play Santa Claus and call the media. I don't look for fancy, brother. All right? My thing is for me and my children and my family to get a blessing. I don't gifting and reproach. I don't let people go
down on the train line in a Santa Claus suit and give away Africa. Yeah, he feel we don't know.
Yes. And then call one of them fellas in the media from probably CNC 3 wanted to take a picture. I not on that, brother. All you? And not only that. You see, I tell people, have a little heritage, have a little pride. If I were to give somebody something, I don't have to let the world know. And he doesn't know me. And that's why I'm the one like and I used to tell people, the same one, the Muslim one, I say, oh, don't take anything from that fella. Don't take anything from him. But I'd like to say don't and don't suggest. You see the emancipation support and all those people in areas where they can help African people, the emancipation support, David Mobbin and Day. Now, I don't know about David in relation to thing, so let me hit him outside here. But emancipation support could do more. Instead of an annual thing, try and at least set up different areas to give African people things. Instead of they going by Baraka ground and then they reproach us. That is not good. Kunji and they don't take nothing from Kunji and they will go back and say we hungry. That's what they do. I'm not talking thing, you know. Aisha, you feel I don't bounce up and I tell people there's a difference between an African man and a PNM supporter. There are a lot of African people don't support the PNM. There are a lot of African people in the UNC. But the minute you see an African person, is a PNM. So it's PNM people. That's how they go national. All Indians are not UNC. And that's the whole thing to dissect it properly. So if I help an Indian guy on the street, you feel I help a UNC person? How couldn't you this stuff? So I don't have to hear your diatribe in relation to you don't know who I am. I don't dress up like Santa Claus and call no media people to say, yeah, give people, with your crazy looking voice. Look. I don't have to respond to Kunji and they know. What I know is that African people, we know all of us in certain areas have our shortcomings and we need help in certain areas. We have to come alive and support each other. When you have a genuine person who don't want to link to political things and call us hungry, or let's be mindful of that. There are plenty of them out there. There are plenty of them, starting with Kunji. They're not nice. Be careful of those people. Be careful of those people. Thanks a lot, well.
So much. Thank you so much. The lines are open. We're taking your calls. Just 15 more minutes left of the show. The next one now send me a video here. But me, the Christmas party keep home by we. I see in the step here to the back wall, which part of the pool. But like the party keep by here. I see the back gate. You have a little gate leading to the pool. It's by you the party keep, Kingsley. Caller, you live.
I show her.
Mommy.
Well, the year about to close, right?
Right.
And we have to give us some donkey award. The first run-up is Kunji. You hear what I'm telling you, Aisha?
Yes.
We give it Kunji the donkey award. He gets it first, second, and number 36. You know it's number 36, right? Give Kunji that for me. What's that, honey?
Yes, I know exactly what it is.
Right, gain that for me. Right, I gone.
Thank you so much, Mommy. Thank you so much. Let me see here. Trying to pull up the one by the back step so I could show you this back step. The party keep home by here. Papa. Let me see if they could see a little piece of the majestic back step. This is the new addition. I tell all you that the Venny's working on. This one in paint yellow yet. The rest of the house in yellow. But this is the new add-on here. By the back door, by the pool. Before I play the video, well, let's see the step going up here. This step here is going up on an incline, and then it have the step down to get in the pool and thing. This is the new addition where the Venny's and them was working on here in this video here. The party key by here. Let me play the video, I want to know about them new appliances. That's what I want to know. Well, excuse me. Things nice. Well, I'm glad the children had a good time. Next time, had the party by the pool so we could get the full view of the pool. The lines are open. We are taking your calls. I literally have 5 more minutes of this show left. Caller, you live.
A blessed evening, Sasha.
How you doing, darling?
I all right. Ducks have the best calypso and people have to take it in. Burn your belly, Miss Aisha Wells. Watch things and leave it. Watch Miss Aisha Wells. Well, you know I Rastafari. I boil a little peas and eat it just so if you was washing.
And it tastes nice when you don't eat it.
Well, if you was washing, you know, because you does each channel just so you was washing you. And if you put the little ingredients, a little ruco, shadow benny, onion, garlic, you're good to go. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Lines are open. We are taking your calls. Paul say, but the pool look unfinished. No, sir. The pool house unfinished. The wall to the back extension unfinished, but the pool up and running. Paul, don't get tired up. Don't get tired up at all. Let's see who's there. Caller, you live.
Aisha, you see this 2023 coming up over here? You see onion? We will make sure onion price go up $23 a pound.
Why would
garlic
you do
will be
that?
$35 a pound.
Why would you do that?
Mark my word what I telling you here.
Why would you do
we
that?
will ensure that these prices go up.
Why would you do that?
Because how people could just put a little bandana and garlic and thing for the children and them to eat. But anyway, I call for that. Rowley Jr. say, I just call him Ping Pilling now. Ping Pilling say that whatever he have is for his wife and his family. I agree with that. But that is a stingy act, especially Christmas time. Because Christmas time is about sharing and giving. Don't envy nobody and condemn people and classify them as the worst when them giving out for Christmas time and you keeping back yours for your wife and your family. That is a stingy act. That is a greedy act. That is a selfish act. And the future generation that listen to you saying that over there, they should be ashamed of you. I sure right now the young people them that sit down around you might be turning around and watch you one cokey eye for saying that. How can you not give strangers something for Christmas and for the holidays time, ping pilling? We have to be calling you ping pilling because that is an act of a ping pilling. A stingy person, we classify them as ping pilling. How can you not share? How can you not share? You must only call the radio station and say PNM, and disgrace UNC people. Eh? UNC people is the one that giving out all over you see in Christmas time over there. Look Kingsley, look how nice them little children over there. You even contribute one little toy.
Thank you, Kunji. I'd wrap up. Caller, you live.
Yes, UNC giving out in UNC area. I may vex that. Don't comment on no UNC giving as they're giving in a way. They dissecting where they sharing the toy. So don't come confused feel like this COP feel like just reach here. Not only that, the young people listen to me to know that they don't come on the radio, they listen to you. You feel they listen to you? I'm in a forum here where they listen to you, knowing fully well that I said I just give so the blessings will come to me and my family. I don't have to go and reproach. I don't have to call the media. You didn't listen to that. So you could think how much you want. But the nasty way you all have is that don't give and reproach. It's the same thing when the one that Barack around.
How he's saying he going and raise onion and they going and raise garlic next year. They know what they're doing.
Yes, I'm feeling that we wouldn't survive. That's what the racist connotations, if that's a word, or they want to comment on the radio and feel that I look at talk tongue to African people and many other radio stations where you call. They want to describe us as all kind of things. Disrespectful. When I know in particular, I know my East Indian friends and my African friends, and they know I stand for, you know. They know I stand for, you know. So you can't come on the radio and tell me anything, you know. But I'm taking a turn in your tail, you know why? You want to talk down to African people about this and I know we hungry. I want to tell all you, take your time and go down in all, and there's always call them places, you know. Go down deep Barpo, in the Valley Line and those areas, deep south, in Pinal, and see hunger among East Indian people that you're coming here to talk about. And this is not something I feel proud to say, but don't talk about my people. Don't do that. When I know, Aisha Wells, even in the whole, you see what these fellas don't know is what I know, you know. What I know about both races, you know. Both races have the challenges, you know. But, you know, one's subjective. Listen, the toe will be ponging, they're on pain, but they'll come on the radio and say the belly full. That is what always do, Kunji.
Thank you, Rowley Jr. Let me take this one quickly. I have a minute to go. Caller, you only have a minute.
I sure was.
Are you heavy?
Good night.
Night heavy, you have a minute.
All right, I don't understand how Christmas giving away toys to children turn into a whole bacchanal. What kind of evil is this? I don't understand somebody give out toys to children and that turn into a big bacchanal. I don't understand. Come on now, better than that on radio now, man. The children that live now. Ah, Lord Father. All right, Aisha, tomorrow.
Yeah, be tomorrow. I out to hear people until tomorrow. I just come to do a show and end up in a lot of confusion when I leave in. Sad. Hopefully in 2023, we change we ways. As I usually say, TNT to a goodie today on till tomorrow, the last Friday of 2022. Have a good one.
But when I watch out their faces, mama, yo, like they're going mad. It must be the budget that the man from White called it greed. Cause all of them inside a day like they suck and crazy seed. That kind of hair couldn't come from weed. This is not a blend in here, this is madness. This is not the kind of jam where you stand like a chupidi begging for mercy. This is not a blend in here, this is madness.